Hello everyone. So in this activity we're going to be learning about series circuit using a foil as your conductors. So right after installing and making our series circuit design, we're gonna be learning about identifying conductors and insulators using this circuit in testing some of the test objects or some materials. Alright, so to begin with, we need these materials. We have a battery, a scissor, and then some pieces of foil, electrical tape, your screwdriver, and also a lamp bulb with a lamp holder. Okay, so the first step is to make some cut from the foil. Okay, will serve as our wires from our source connecting to our battery. Alright, so we need two of it because one for the left side and one for the right side of the positive terminal and negative terminal of the battery. Alright, so after cutting some pieces of foil, you have to fold it. Alright, so just make some folds here. Because this will serve as our wires in our series circuit. Right, so alright, so this will be your wire. Okay, and same here with the other one. You have to do it like the one that we did. Right, yeah, you have to make some folds and then make sure that it will make like a smaller one. Alright, so after that you had to connect it to your positive and the negative sides of the battery like this one. Okay, and then you tape it with electrical tape. Right, so tape it with electrical tape so that it will not be removed. Alright, so let's make some cuts from our electrical tape. Alright, so let's tape it with using our electrical tape. Alright, so this one. Okay, and also to the other side, same with the other side. Okay, and then you have to touch the foil here on this part and then make some cut from the electrical tape. Alright, so then you tape it with your electrical tape so the wires will not be removed. Okay, so after connecting it to the wire, so just make sure that to test it first using your lamp bulb, so to identify whether the lamp bulb is working or not. Alright, so let's test. As you can see, it's glowing, so meaning there is a power or electrons flowing from this foil coming from your source. Alright, so that one. So then second step is that to connect these wires or this foil to the screws of the bulb or to the screws in the bulb holder. Okay, and then right after that we are now going to test some test objects. Okay, so first thing is that you tape it here with the screw so that it will not be removed from the other side. and also with the other one. Okay, so we have here, so as you can see, let's tape it here. Okay, so as you can see, it's now working. Right, so let's just make sure that it's attached tightly around the bulb holder. Alright, so you can see it's glowing, right? Okay, it's glowing now. So let's just make some cut again so that our foil here is attached tightly to the both sides of the battery, right? Okay, so we have now our series circuit with one load, because the power that is coming out here is consumed by one bulb alone. So that's why it's a series circuit with one load. So now we have to make a gap from one of these sides here so that it will serve as our test probes to test our test objects. All right, so let's make a gap here, or it's either here, so it depends on your preference. Okay, so as you can see, it's not working anymore because it has a gap, so this restricts the flow of electrons. All right, so let's introduce our test objects. We have keys, we have rubber, we have the plastic cover, or the plastic cover here in our screwdriver, and also the metal one. Alright, so we are going to identify whether the materials are conductors or insulators. When we say conductors, those are materials that allow electrons or permit electrons to flow around. Okay, so we have a coin, a glass. Let's also use the scissor. Alright, so we are going to use this circuit to identify whether the materials available here are conductors or insulators. So let's test first the coin. All right, so what are you going the thing that you're going to do is that you have to touch the both sides of the foils connecting to or touching your materials. All right, so let's touch or use this foil. So as you can see, the bulb is functioning or glowing. So that means this coin is an example of a conductor because it permits the electrons to flow. All right, so it's a conductor. How about the scissors metal? Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, okay, the bulb is also glowing. So the metal one here is a conductor. How about the handle? Okay, so you observe when we touch the handle of the scissor, the bulb is not glowing. So meaning it's a plastic. It's not a conductor. It's an insulator. How about the glass? All right. So as you can see, a glass is not working, so it's an insulator. How about some keys? Alright, so let's test these keys. As you can see, it's functioning. Alright, so keys are metal, so it's an example of conductor. How about this one? Screwdriver, the handle. Alright, so the handle is not working, but for the metal, one, alright, it's working. How about rubber? Alright, so let's test the rubber. So it's not working also. Alright, so these are basically the ways and how we're going to do the activity in our lesson. All right, so please follow the steps or the procedures here in this video tutorial. All right, so you can choose test or whatever test objects you have there available at home. All right, so you can also choose materials available there to that will serve as your test objects. All right, so that will be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.